going on to you, Aquarius? So you have the Nine of Cups, Eight of Swords, the World, the Fool, Ace of Wands, Four of Wands, the Magician, King of Cups, Page of Wands, the High Priestess. Okay. Okay, so a lot of Virgo energy with this. So the Nine of Cups, the Eight of Swords, the World. Okay, so things are looking up. A lot of you Aquarius are pretty much deciding to get out of the little funk that you Aquarii or Aquarius was in and get yourselves out there and continue to date. It was just something that was temporary. It was some questions that you Aquarius really need to get off your chest and just ask, ask into the air so that you can actually get those answers. Because sometimes that's how things end up panning out. You'll have a question, right, internally, and then sometimes you'll actually speak the question, and then you'll actually get the answer later on down the road. But a lot of you Aquarius realize that there's no use in being upset or sulking about it. A lot of you Aquarius understand what time it is, and a lot of you Aquarius are really going to get back out there and continue to date. For you Aquarius that are in a situation, right, you're doing fine. You know what I mean? You're doing great. You're still going to continue to date the people that you were dating. The World now represents, but again, there's a bigger perspective for a lot of you Aquarius, even bigger still. Your mind has opened up even more, right? And that's the benefit of keeping an open mind. Once you have that open mind, yourself, I don't even know how to explain this, yourself on a quantum level teaches yourself here on a 3D level the lessons that it needs to learn, right? This is another reason too why it is that I said it's you versus you, because there's you here, and then there's you on a quantum level. And then here, the version here is a student. The version there on a quantum level and even higher than that is the masters. So it's literally you versus you. This idea of competing against other people is illiterate. So it is really quite stupid. But the World represents, so you understand things from a much bigger perspective. This was a slump that you were in that a lot of your Aquarius have, decided that you're not going to be a part of, and you're going to continue to date. So the Fool and the Ace of Wands now represents this being a situation for you where, so you get back out there, you start to date, and things have been a little bit rough for you. Things are a little bit rough for you right around now, but it's not going to deter you from actually continuing to get to know people. Nothing is, because you Aquarius have pretty much made up your mind. The Four of Wands for you Aquarius who are in a relationship already, the house is fine. The house is fine. You and a significant other, you're doing, like I said before, you're doing great. There may be a situation where people try to break the two of you up or speak about how you Aquarius and the other person may have been cheating, or you may have heard something. You Aquarius don't see that happening, because the two of you already had this talk already, and the two of you worked it out. More than likely there was nothing. For you Aquarius, and this is pretty much where things end for you Aquarius who are in a relationship. But for you Aquarius who are single, again, whatever it is that people, whatever the thoughts that they have about you, it is what it is. And one thing that I'm realizing is that in today's world, right? In today's world, you're really at a point where, it's good to have people think you're a little bit crazy. You know what I mean? It's kind of a good thing. I'm not even gonna lie. The Magician now is about how, because this mystifies it for you, right? One of the benefits of having people think of you as being a little bit crazy, not not dysfunctionally, but being a little bit unpredictable or wild, is the mystery, the idea that these people actually give you your privacy that it is that you so wanted to, and that sometimes people don't give you They don't respect your privacy. They're so obsessed and they want to know what exactly is going on with you, Aquarius, to the point where, sometimes people don't really give you privacy. They forget to give you privacy. So a lot of you, Aquarius, are very much so having things a little bit rough as far as dating is concerned. But the Magician represents how a lot of you, Aquarius, seem to be very okay. A lot of you, Aquarius, are pretty much doing your thing. And at the same time, your mentality is very much so different. It's very much so a mentality of you run the universe. If a person tells you, oh, no, they're just looking for stupid reasons to disqualify you because they're not really trying to be in a functional relationship. They're trying to be in a business arrangement, if you know what I mean. They're trying to get sponsors on either side because both sides sponsor and both sides look for sponsors. So the King of Cups now represents, so again, this isn't going to shake you at all. At all. This is not going to shake you, Aquarius, at all. This is just going to have you being in a situation where a lot of you, Aquarius, pretty much already know what time it is. These people are these people who didn't respect you from before. You realize that they're delusional. And the people who you'll try to get to know, who don't respect you, they're delusional too. And that exactly where it is that it's coming from. That's right. The Page of Wands, again, because what happens to you when you really get it through your head that you're valuable, people can't play you. Because it's the idea of, if you are so bad, why do they come around you when they need help? This is the situation. If you have no value, then why is it that they're looking for value? They're looking for value from you, which they've already deemed has no value, and they're looking for the type of value to help them solve their problems. But I thought you didn't have any value, period. Oh, but now you do when it's time for them to actually get something. But wait, that's not the same as having no value at all. So you do have value. They just want to milk said value when they're in trouble. So that's the type of time that a lot of people are on. So the Page of Wands now is about you, Aquarius, seeing that doesn't faze you anymore. And again, High Priestess, a lot of you, Aquarius, are okay. A lot of you, Aquarius, are going to be kind of playing the field. And when people show you that they are not very relationship material, I just see a lot of you, Aquarius, smashing. Honestly speaking, I see a lot of you, Aquarius, just being like, oh, okay, if these people, playing games and whatnot, okay, I'm going to show you how it is I can play the game better than you by allowing you to do all that, doing my thing. And then when you ready to stop playing these games and you let me get a little piece of it, I'm going to go ahead, give you something very good, break you off something real good, and I'm going to leave you there addicted. I just got to get a little bit more. I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all, Aquarius, are out here. But when it comes to people who are real, though, I do see that you, Aquarius, are going to stop playing that. But you, Aquarius, are going to allow people who start off acting like they interested in you at first, and then who switch up. Some of you, Aquarius, are going to go straight Rambo and be like, okay, let's see who plays the game better than whom. Now, again, I don't necessarily suggest that you, Aquarius, do that. I don't suggest that you do that. But if that's something that ultimately you want to do, I can do nothing to stop you. But if it's something that you want to do, okay, so let's clarify the High Priest. The Chariot, Magician, Four of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, right? For some of you, Aquarius, right? For some of you, Aquarius, you may smash and dip. For some of you Aquarius, you'll stay by yourselves, bow out gracefully. Some of you Aquarius, you're gonna want to understand why do people do that even more, by really looking at this as some sort of social experiment when you go out and talk to people, and understand the stupid excuses that people come up with why it is that they decide to say no to hanging out with you, right? So the Four of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles represents, a lot of you Aquarius are going to be surprised at how stupid people can be by them trying to disqualify you.